Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My tracker is still not come in yet. I ordered it a couple days ago, so I'm still going to be using my mouse, which is fine. Doesn't really make a difference for the recording, but for me it's a little bit more difficult to drive. I'm not complaining. Anyway, here's the story. So I was out in the desert driving along in my truck, and now that my arm is healed, I can drive stick. Now that my arm is healed, I can drive stick shift again. So I was able to go out and pick up this 13-speed Freightliner. It's actually they call it a 12+1. Hey, what's up, Scania lover? How you doing? And very happy with it so far. And so anyway, it also came with this double set of trailers that you see attached. Now the trailers are just empty trailers, and then they put these cargo carts on them. So or whatever you call these, like the stacking containers that they put on boats. So I'm able to pull 2 of these at a time and make a little bit more money. We're on our way to, I believe, either Ogden or Provo. Hang on, let's take a look at our handy-dandy GPS. Yeah, Provo. Okay, so in Utah, and we are in Oregon, I believe. We took this load from Eugene. So welcome aboard. We're going to take a look around. Here is the new cabin. Pretty cool stuff. And so it's a nice cab over that I found. I've been looking on the truck market. There's lots of trucks. As we grow our business, I'll be buying more trucks and putting them into our garage. But let's go ahead and get started here and make our way over to, once again, we're just outside of Eugene right now. And we're going to make our way. Hey, what's up, Key Hook? Yeah, in a way, exactly. That's a good way to put it. I'm happy that I'm back home. I miss the United States, but I really miss Moni. Now, Moni is on with us right now, so she is here via cell phone camera. So you'll sort of be able to hear her as she makes her silly jokes and makes fun of me as I'm driving. So doing great. Hey, dirt bike dude, long time no see. Thank you for the cheer. All right. Big cheer. So, yep, it is American Truck Simulator tonight. And by the way, how is the stream running? It looks like I'm having an all red thing, but it looks like it's running, so that's good. I don't know why it's doing that, but or that guy's gonna wait as I pull out. What's up, Gaudi? How you doing? So sorry I started late tonight. Had a busy day today. My mom is gonna be, hey, what's up, Binpin? My mom is gonna be moving into my house, and in order to do this successfully, she's getting her own little place built onto the back of my house. So she will not be like in the house. She'll be, living in behind our house. And so we had to sign the contracts today with the contractor that's doing the job. And he was here for like 3 hours, honey. What was it? We had to sign all the paperwork, and it took. He literally had like 70 pieces of paper we each had to sign, and he had to witness it and sign it and have it, notarized. And it took forever to get it taken care of. So it is not tonight. Anyway, so it took forever to do that. So, oh man, that sucks, dirt bike dude. What happened? You okay now? So yeah. Anyway, I really dig this truck. I think it's the first Freightliner I've had on here, but. Was it buffering? Okay, it looks like it's running smooth over here on my end, but how's it going, Banther Ben? Moni, are you able to check the stream or no? No? Okay, that's all right, hon. She's playing the craft of mine. So we get to bypass the way station. That's nice. So once again, for those of you joining the channel, I'm driving in Freightliner. I believe this is an FLB is what they call this. It is a cab-over semi. And this truck I found in the desert, and it had a pair of container trailers with it. So we're hauling containers from Eugene to Provo. And my quote-unquote broken arm, which my arm, by the way, when I came up with that storyline to drive the automatics while I was over in Europe, a lot of people were like, oh my gosh. What, honey? Well, UK. I guess it really isn't Europe anymore, is it? Now that it's don't insult you. So anyway, the story that I came up with was that I broke my arm. Well, I didn't really break my arm. I had a lot of viewers like, "Oh no, are you okay? How did you break your arm?" I'm like, "No, it's just a story. It's a plot line. It's a plot line." No, so my arm wasn't really broken, but I am able to drive stick shift again. So, oh, sorry, Bin Pin. Yeah, when I start late, Bin Pin goes to bed right away. I'm sorry, Bin Pin. Hopefully we can play this Friday, Bin Pin. Let me know. Yeah, it could be the weather. Looks like it's running okay, though, from what I'm seeing on stream. Moni's looking really closely at the phone. What are you doing, Moo? Hang on. Oh, wow. Good. So, oh, I'm supposed to turn left here. Oh, no. Gosh, dirt bike, dude, that stinks. I'm glad you're okay, though, but that's, yeah. Sounds like stress, actually. But, yeah, you want to make sure that doesn't turn into any kind of heart problems. Hello, Matt from Huntsville. How's it going? Whoops, I left my jake brake on still. And we're going to start rolling backwards because we're on a hill. Oh, and it's buffering again. I don't know what's up with my internet because I have oh, I do know what's up with my internet. Okay, so they are working on the internet lines near my house. They're putting fiber optic in our neighborhood, which is great, but right now that means the internet's a little bit dodgy and it is not going well right now. So it looks like we're still up and streaming, but we may have some buffering going on during the night because I'm getting solid reds on my internet. And like I said, it's probably because of the work that they're doing. So best we can do is grind our teeth and grit our, angrily rub our hands together. So I really like this truck, more than I thought I would. But like I said, I'm keeping my eyes open because there's a lot of trucks out there on the market, and as we grow our trucking business, I'm looking for good deals on used trucks. So, yeah, Twitch does get temperamental from time to time. That is true. It's fussy. I know what my wife is doing. She's texting her friend. Am I right? Or she's about to leave some silly message on the stream because she's a silly sausage. And man, it's so pretty. The country around here is so pretty when we drive through this area. Now, Idaho is coming soon. For those of you that are, I think this month, I think is going to be the release of the new Idaho state for this game, which is really cool because they're starting to speed up the pace at which they release states and stuff, so that's cool. Yeah, stick shift is fun to drive. How you doing, Adam? Good to see you. By the way, I know you've been here for a little bit, but I didn't say hi. Yeah, so once again, this is a 13-speed truck. And I'm going to have to shift down. Now, I don't float the gears. I know in real life they do, so. You just want to ... You just want to poo? So I was talking about, man, we got great cable people, and they come, professional job, they, let's see. Yes. Yeah, and like I said, with the company, we have Armstrong Cable, and they are fabulously good for the most part. But they are putting our it's all cut up outside our house because they're putting new fiber optic lines in, so it's cool. Wow, this is a big curve. Hey, Matt Patchwork, how you doing? So, let me know next time you're in town. I remember. It's been a while, exactly. I was just wondering what happened to you. I was like, whatever happened to Patchwork? There he is. He's back. Nice to have you back, Patchwork. Hopefully everything is going well. Ah, okay. Yeah, dirt bike dude, I'll tell you what, stress can really make your body react, you know, like in a bad way. There we go. You said bingo. Let's see here. I'm still kind of over revving the engine. You really do want to shift between 15 and 1700 RPM. But we got a lot of hills going on here, so. Ah, Hutchison. Yeah, we're having storms and sleet, and I think it's going to get worse tonight. But then it's supposed to clear up tomorrow. And I can see that the stream is buffering, so I once again apologize for that. I think it's because they're doing work. Hopefully they'll be done in the next day or two, and we won't have to have that buffering going on. But Babs, are you able to check the stream on your phone and see if you're buffering like crazy? Thanks, hon. Did. Because it's like in the solid red on my stream thing. It looks terrible too? Okay. Okay. Yeah, keep an eye on it for a couple minutes and then you can dump it. What are you supposed to do, you know? Man, you think my keyboard's noisy. So let's see here. So we're going to... I've noticed some of these trucks, this guy's like braking on the curves. He's speeding up now. Anyway, so there's a bunch of trucks that in all honesty, I was looking at the workshop. There's a lot of nice mod trucks out there. I wish that Ford truck was in the workshop. But I did find a cool, oh, wow, an old Mac. Yep, I'm going to end up stalling out here. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm not sure how to. You got a lot done on ATS? Cool. The tilted halo. So here we're coming up into Lakeview. Hey, Babs, can you mute while you're typing? Because it's super duper loud. No? You're like, no. Thank you, honey. All right, so I'm going to, I don't want to pull over yet, but I'm going to see what's going on with the stream here because it shouldn't be doing that. So we'll take a look. The tilted halo. Yeah, hun. Now, was it working last night well, guys? For those of you that... yeah, it was. Was it good? All right, I'm going to pull over and take a look here. Yeah. Guys, we're going to take like a 5-minute break here and restart the router because it's obviously not working. And I just I restarted my recording and turned my turn signal back on. Back in black, folks. Here we go. We're ready to take a ride. All right, so let's head on out again. Oh, I didn't look. Once again, I miss so much my IR tracker. I always forget to look. I thought I was in a parking lot for some reason. I started pulling out, but we weren't. We were actually driving. So And it's still buffering like crazy. Don't know why, because... frick. I'm getting clear signal on my internet, so maybe Twitch is being stupid. Hopefully nothing poofed. Yeah. No, we're good. I had to reboot. My router needed to be upgraded, so I had to do a firmware upgrade, and now the stream is running at 5,000 kilobits, which is where it's supposed to be. So I've got my green light on OBS, which means that the stream is happy and it's running at the speed it's supposed to run. And that's as fast as I'm allowed. So we're going to drive till sundown and go to bed. We should be able to make, I don't know how many, I think we could probably do this with one overnight, I think. We'll arrive in Provo like in the evening tomorrow. Because we're getting near Nevada, I believe. If this is the way to Winnemucca, then that's the next city, then we're going to be in Nevada there. And then from Nevada, it's just a short hop over to Utah, so. Grinding on ATS like crazy. I do love this game. I'll tell you what, it's when I want to relax but still play a game that's pretty intense, like, not intense, but, you know, like, if I want to play a game that I'm wanting to, like, you know, sink into, this is one of those games. Like, you can watch TV while playing it, but yet you still have to kind of pay attention, you know, so you can't watch, like, like shows with subtitles, like anime that my kids watch. Yeah, right, exactly. Hey, what's up, Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg, you dog. Yep, ATS. American Truck Simulator. And I've got a whole 6 viewers thanks to the internet crashing. Thank you very much, Router, for destroying my stream. Hopefully more people will start watching. It's so late. I know I got a late start tonight. We'll be back on schedule someday. My goal really is to be streaming from like 7:30, 7:45 until 9:30, 9:45, because I'd like to have the later evenings off so I can just kind of sit and watch TV and relax, clean up, maybe do some dishes, and you know, just kind of get my night together. But no, we did Farm Sim last night. Let's see. What's up, Taylor? Got these grates here. The cattle grates. Got 50 trucks on the road. Whoa, I've got 5. Now, tomorrow night, I'm not sure. We might do Roll Mazawo Farm Sim. Oh, that's right. That's right, Snoop. You were here last night. Yeah. So I am. No, I kind of rotate my schedule. Thursday night is going to be. We're going to be back with. Where's the gas gauge on this, by the way? Oh, I got plenty of fuel. We're going to be back to my summer car. So Thursday night will be my summer car. Tomorrow night, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'll think about it. I might do Mud Runner with you guys, like do multiplayer Mud Runner. My wife has the camera off for some reason. And Tayloa says, what? Did you get a chance to look at UMRV? Yes. Yes, Jeremy, this truck is the Freightliner FLB. It is on the workshop. You said it's not summer yet. No. I think my summer car is going to be coming. It goes, except for a couple people that hate it, it does really well. So I'm going to continue doing my summer car just because it's fun and random. You think you pulled the alpha and I just logged off? Nope. So yes, this truck is in the workshop. And yes, I looked at the UMRV. Thank you, Taylor. It was not love at first sight, to be honest with you. I am... it's kind of a balanced feeling with that map. It's so... It looks like it could have just so much character. Like, when I was driving through the town by the shop, I'm like, this looks like the banks of the Mississippi. Like, I've been there, and I feel like it's, you know, places I've been in Wisconsin and places that I've been in Iowa. It looks just like those places. I'm like, man, they captured that feel, but there's no traffic. The towns are completely empty. When you go up to the fields, it's really lonely feeling and empty. So that stands for the Upper Mississippi River Valley map. And so I feel like it is it's just a sad and lonely map, and I don't like it because of that. I think like it has so much potential, but it's like so empty feeling right now. But it could be a great map. It's missing some things, and it's not done yet either. It really feels like it's got a lot of really rough spots that need to be worked on. Wow, this is a crazy climb. I don't remember ever coming along here, but this is a pretty intense climb up the side of a mountain here. What's my summer car? Are you being silly, Snoop, or are you being serious? It's basically a Finland life simulator. For those of you that don't know what my summer car is, I suggest you give a view of the library of 3 seasons of my summer car over the last 3 years that I've played. I got the game when it first came out. Serious, okay. When the game first came out, I got it. The goal, you basically you're a teenager who lives in Finland in 1995. And you have to basically rebuild the family Datsun. It is a Datsun Cherry. It's called a Satsuma in the game, but it's actually a Datsun Cherry in real life. Let's see. It would make a great multiplayer. Yeah, see, that might work. That would work, Taylor, if you had neighbors, like other people playing on the map. Maybe that should be our multiplayer map. We'll think about it. I did not look at Stone Valley. So anyway, my summer car is a Finnish simulator, basically. It simulates living in Finland and rebuilding this car. But you have to survive. So it's a survival game. You have to feed. Like you have to go out and get groceries and cook them. You have to take showers or you'll die of filthiness. You will, if you don't sleep, you'll die from not sleeping. And so there's many different ways to die in the game. So you have to stay alive and rebuild this car. Obviously, car accidents are one way you can die. It is a really weird and fun game. So, yeah, but it's not, Taylor, it's not that. It wasn't the boring part. It's the empty part. I felt like I was on a planet where nobody else lived. I don't know how to explain it other than that. I felt like it was Star Trek, and I'd landed on this other planet that looked like Earth, but there was nobody there. But, so it wasn't, it doesn't, yeah, it's actually a pretty good game. Check it out on my YouTube channel. Like, seriously, go and check out my my Summer Car series. And it's a very random game. The author keeps improving it. Now, it sucks because he'll make a patch, and so you'll have installed the car and have it running, and then all of a sudden you'll come home and the spark plugs will be like on a shelf in your garage. Well, you'll have to go to the shop and buy new spark plugs because they're just gone from your car. So then you have to take the car apart, figure out what's changed, why the car's not running, and realize, oh, the spark plugs are missing. So when he patches it, sometimes things go a little crazy. But that kind of adds to the fun of the game, actually, and the silliness of the game. So be turning right up here. All right. So I really enjoy that game. Some people, like JC Breezy, he freaking hates that game. He hates when I play it. He doesn't like to watch it. I think my wife thinks it's weird and doesn't like to watch it. But we have a lot of fun with that game. And because it's so freakishly random. Now, the crazy thing is last year I played it and I actually made it through without dying, which was kind of crazy. Now, I didn't get all the way to the race, though, but I raced once, I think, in the car and ended up wrecking it up. But I never finished. Actually, no, you know what? The last time I played it, I don't think I ever finished the car. So maybe we'll just continue that life, and we'll get to because the car is almost built, but we'll continue the third summer or second summer or whatever it is, fifth summer. But yeah, it's a cool game. It's just weird. It's a really weird game. You have neighbors that you move, like the guy gets drunk all the time and then he wants to move, and he has a case full of money hidden somewhere on the map, but if you find the case, he'll come after you every night and try to kill you with an axe. It's like just, and you can never kill him. You can knock him down and he'll go unconscious, and then the next night he'll be waiting for you when you come out, open the door, he'll be standing there with an axe. Or he'll sneak into your house in the middle of the night. Yeah, it's like you have this like eternal stalker. Yes, but it's fun to watch someone else do it, isn't it, Taylor? Or you don't like watching me do it either? Whoa, that worked well. Ooh. Brrr. Page and Price paper. Yeah, so anyway, I love my summer car, and it does make for a fun watch. Actually, that's kind of sometimes my most viewed. That and the Farm Sim are my two most viewed streams. People don't generally watch Truck Sim or Train Sim, but they watch Farm Sim and they watch that. So, Taylor, watching my screw ups. You found an Aussie. Jeremy found an Aussie and a Swede that play MSC streamers. Yeah. Oh, my internet's still running fine. I don't know why my game why it's buffering. Weird. The internet's being weird tonight. Oh well, what can you do? Yeah, I love the game too. Why did you slam on your brakes? And it looks like we've definitely passed into Nevada, actually. It doesn't even look like. We got to be getting really close. But then again, I'm reading comments and driving at the same time, so the sign may have passed by saying that we're in Nevada. Sorry, JC, if you're watching. He says he hates it when people call it Nevada. Okay. Nevada. And he's from Nevada, so he should know. Yeah, I love the game too. Well, Taylor, you don't have to watch it when I play. Nevada. Yeah, Nevada. Nevader. You are my son.
That's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. Such a great, but like overacting part of a movie. Still, I think Empire Strikes Back for me is like one of the best movies of all time. It ranks right up there with Blade Runner and what's the Escape from New York? Like 1984, 83, we had some great movies. This was the time of great movies. Thank you, Taylor. You're mean. It's a great game. Call me Snake. Call me Pliskin. I love, yeah, just that whole character, just great. I thought you were dead. Yeah, Back to the Future, that's right. Was it 85? Was Back to the Future 85? Hey, man, that's the year that Bryan Adams released the Reckless album. And I think Pyromania came out in 1983. Like, some of the best music. No, that's the third one, Return of the Jedi, Jawa. Empire Strikes Back is the one before that. It kept you waiting, huh? My name's Snake. I'm sorry, 44. I don't have very many tonight either, so don't feel too bad about it. Oh, we're supposed to stop at night. I totally forgot. It's going well, 44. Thank you. Yeah, plus it's late, 44. Now, I don't know about you, but when I stream after like 9 o'clock, I get way less viewers than when I stream early. People seem to watch, like 7:30 to 9 o'clock's pretty much prime time. I don't even, you know, I'm so bad at warships now that I will admit freely that all I really play are the bot battles. I'm terrible at it. I'm awful. The USS Kidd. That's a Tier 8 destroyer, isn't it? Like I said, I'm terrible at that game. I have the Sims, which is fun. Oh, that's right. It's the Metal Gear Snake. We're going to the right here. Metal Gear Solid. Oops. Wow. I got to get used to this 13 speed. The Ujo Bujo sign. We're definitely in Nevada. Whoa. Sorry. It's been a while. Driving like a noob. Yeah, hurry up and crouch behind the box. Yeah. I never finished that game. My friend Mark loved it, but I just never played it all the way through. Snake. Oh my gosh, M Patchwork. That's crazy hours, dude. Oh, I hope you're making a lot of money. Dang. But anyway, next time you're visiting family, let me know. We'll definitely have to get together. Hopefully Moo will be back in country by then. Right, Moo? She shrugs her shoulders like, eh, whatever. I forgot to rest. Dang it. I hate driving at night on video. Though sometimes it's fun, I guess, but... Getting OT? Great. That's good. I've got so many cool trucks now that I want to try out in this game, so... That is true, Jared. Less traffic at night. Okay, we got a rest stop up here. We'll go to bed, and then we'll pick up in the morning. And the good news is it's right on our route, so... We're entering Winnemucca. Well, that was a lot farther than I thought. I'm awkwardly driving down the street for miles with my blinker on. Let's see here. Oh, I remember Ninja Gaiden. My friend Mark was like super into Ninja Garden. Dang it. What am I going to... We're going to pull in. I don't know how we're going to get these trailers back out once I get these in, though. So we'll try to do... I'm going to try to snug them up right here. Let's see if we can... We're going to end up going over the curb in the back, but what can you do? There we go. Oh, and I got the rest symbol. Haha, I thought I was going to have to disconnect the trailer, but... Okay, parking brakes on. Engine's off. I'm going to turn the lights off, and I'm going to hop into the back and go to sleep. Shh. Ooh, that stinks, Snoop Dogg. That stinks, man. Well, if it makes you feel better, my guitar amp that Ryan gave me for my birthday, which is a PV Valve King 100-watt head with a Marshall 4x12 stack, half stack, the tubes have gone bad. We did some research online. It was doing some weird stuff, and it turns out that it needs a new set of tubes. I don't have the money for it. It's $100 for the new tubes. So I, too, am having equipment failures. Now, it's not the end of the world. Ryan said he may buy me a new set next month. He's like, you know what, Dad, I might just buy you a set. And I'm like, oh, you will? But it's yeah, we looked at them online. They're $104 for the basic tube set for it. So it includes 4 JJ6L6 GCs for the power section and 3 12AX7s for the preamp. And dang, it's expensive, but... All right, that's cool. Be great, man. All right, so we're going to get through here. And, yeah, let me know, Patchwork. Can I get around that corner? Yeah, looks like it's going to go through, so that's good. All right, we're going to keep rolling out here. I'm going to go all the way across and get as close as I can to the fence. These doubles do drag. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Come on. Oh. Let's see if we can drag it out. Nope. I had a feeling that would happen. Oh, and the wheels are going to go the other way. Yeah. It didn't work for a really long period of time because my equipment was, you know, I only got it like right before I had left. But whatever. What do I do? Come on. Oh. This is really sloppy. This is the only thing with this. I've noticed with this, for some reason with these doubles, because I think because the middle trailer is so long and then the back trailer is like super short, I'm having more trouble than I normally have with these doubles. What do I do? I don't know what to do. This has not gone well. I don't know what I'm going to do. Ah, almost. This is when you call the tow truck. Yeah, you have to call somebody's towing service. Oh, I don't think the diff lock's going to help, Chair. And this is 100% my fault, but okay, can we... If I could just get that wheel past the hook. This game doesn't let you do that. I can try. I'm going to try it because that was my next idea, was to see if I can scooch around here. And of course, we're on a bridge here, so I can't even. Yeah, quit beeping. I'm. Shut up. Don't swear on my stream, Moni. Come on. Edit. Jamie Davis. That's right. We need to call Jamie Davis or O'Hare Towing. Or whoever the desert company is. I don't think there is one, but. I don't think this is going to work, but. That's debatable, honey. Oh, it's working. Oh, put the diff lock on. Hang on. Is there a way to unhitch that second trailer? If I could get the trailer unhitched. I don't think you can in this game, but... Well, I moved it a little bit and didn't do any damage, so that's good. You're right. The first thing the first guy waiting is a cop. Oh, that might do it. That might have done it. Yep, that did it. All right, we're good. I know. Thank goodness there's maybe not a damage model in this game. Dude, are you kidding me? Yeah, we'll just, sorry, we're just going to work you out of there. Thanks for moving. Thanks. Ah, but listen to the sound of that beautiful engine. That's gorgeous sounding, man. Oh, I keep putting it in reverse, like on the stick reverse instead of where it's supposed to be in the... Alright. Turn the diff lock back off again. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it just turned into GTA, that's right. And we're back on the road again. This truck is not ugly, it's beautiful. What are you talking about? It's not ugly. It's gorgeous. 10-point turn, that's right. That's all it was. Look the other way, nothing to see here. Well, what can you do? Sometimes you drive, sometimes you just have an over-the-road incident, right? And I'm going to have to file lots of paperwork. I think I just took that stop sign out behind me. Nope, I didn't. Good. The cop was not happy. Come on inside. It's not a snub-nose truck. It's a cab-over, Taylor. A snub-nose truck would be like the Scania. That weird Scania truck that they have for heavy hauling. Oh, come on. Grab gears. There we go. Yeah, the long nose truck would have been way harder to get around the corner there. Come on, let's do it. Pull. For now, it's pretty much a straight shot until we get into Salt Lake City, so we should be not having any more crazy incidents. Well, that's because I went into that hotel. I knew it. I know. You're right. You're right. They are ugly, actually. I agree. And I like, but there's something about the ugliness that I like. It's kind of what made like the old international trucks interesting. Like if you remember those old internationals from like the 70s, like with the upside down U on the front, like they were just so ugly, and it made them like cool looking for some reason. But yeah, cab overs are way dangerous. And I forgot. Don't you drive trucks, don't you, Taylor? Or you used to drive trucks? But yeah, you don't. I mean, obviously, we don't really have cab overs in America. But they do say that you're always, when you're in a cab over, you're always the first one to the accident. So that got a little ugly, but I own everything but the containers that are on the trailer. So if I want to bang up my trailers, I guess, you know, what can you do? So we'll finish up this ride, and then we'll do another ride after this. We'll see what time it is, and we might even hop over into ETS for a little bit of action over there. We'll have to see what time it is. I feel bad. I'm going to put this up on YouTube tonight, but I really haven't done any YouTube videos in the last week. I did one because I've just, you know, I got time to play catch up now. You have driven a semi. Okay, you did training and you went across. Yep. Yeah, there was less traffic than there is today, right? Well, the reason they weren't, I don't know that cab overs were ever popular. I read a bunch of articles about whatever, like why cab overs have disappeared in America and why they're still in Europe and all that good stuff. And it seems like, once again, the general thought is that, and definitely this is why, California and some of the other states, but mostly California, used to have very strict truck length restrictions. So if you wanted to pull a longer trailer and get past those restrictions, you had to have a shorter semi. So they got rid of the long nose trucks and made cab overs so that they were within the, I think it was 53 feet or something like that. So you could haul a longer trailer if you had a cab over. Once California in the, I think it was the early 80s or mid 80s, lifted those restrictions, most of the truckers immediately went back to owning long nose trucks because they never liked the cab overs, but they did it as a necessary evil to have a longer trailer. So now that America has less restrictions on length or how long a trailer can be, they just went ahead and went back to long nose semis. So because the truckers, I think most truckers don't like them. They all felt like they were dangerous, and they're also, the old ones didn't have the air ride system that they have now on the newer European trucks. So they were a backbreaker because you're sitting right over the front axle. So the whole time that you're driving, you're bouncing, and it's a much harder ride. Now with the new air ride suspension for the European trucks, they are better, but it's just they just were not. They never loved them. They had them because they kind of had to have them. There was no other choice if you wanted to pull a 53-foot trailer. So yeah, everything went flying. Well, or if you went to work on it, right? Because the whole cab tips forward, right? And those are dangerous for the workers too, because they sometimes would dip back and kill a mechanic. Oh wow, that's cool, Taylor. How did you like it? Was it fun? Yeah, that's what they do. The cabs unhitch and tip forward. They still are like that. Even the new ones are like that. Because the motor's underneath the driver and to the back a little bit. Like I think, and I gotta be careful because I'm driving here, but I think if you look, you can't see it in this truck. The hump, it's like directly to the right of the driver is where the motor resides. So, and underneath him, obviously a bit, but it's not the greatest thing to work on. So yeah, I have definitely been struggling with this set of doubles. It's different than the double box trailers that I've been pulling around. It hitches differently, and it's got that set of wheels in the middle, and it's different. Yeah, that's right, Tayloa. Right, it would detach. Right. Use the horn. Okay. How's that? Oh, yeah, this is going to be a problem. Yep. Wow. Shoot. They got the route closed. You got chat banned. Yeah, they're not going to let me back on the freeway, Mr. GPS. Let's take a look at the map real quick as we're coming down the aisle. We can't get on there. We're going to have to go. Wow, Elko doesn't go anywhere. How are we supposed to get around that if it's closed? What? Do I got to go back and go down and around? We're going to have to exit and make a U-turn. Well, that's quite a detour there. Thanks, honey. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this is going to suck. Oh, we did fine. Okay, good. That's all they had back then? Yeah. Not back then, but... Come on, I was through it. Jerks. Cab over cement. So we'll come in to Provo from the south, which I haven't done yet before, so that'd be cool. See some new roads. Span Creek up by Geauga. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, though. So I like this cab. It's a little bit of a cross between modern and vintage. I like the fact that you can actually change it. It doesn't have to be the same color. It can be just straight up silver. You can also have it be wood paneling, like if you go through the options for the truck. Yeah, this is a serious roadside detour. And in real life, I think, if you were out in the desert, some places like that, if you get a detour like that, you got to go miles and miles and miles to go around it because, out in the desert, there might only be 1 or 2 roads. No, 2. There we go. Thank you. Nope. No. 1. That's better. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, we could definitely use some more side roads for that kind of detour. Now instead we have to go, we're going to have to go south and around. I mean, I think a Ryzen 7 would probably be able to play it okay. They're not, the Ryzen 5 that I have was fine. Wasn't great, but it was okay. It plays it. Seth plays a lot of games on there, and he's I gave him that laptop. He's pretty happy now that I have the better laptop, and he's pretty happy with it. So I'm taking my socks off. Sorry. My feet are hot. But the 7 has the higher video card too, so it's got a Vega 9, I think, or Vega 10, something like that. So you might be doing really well with that. But make sure you get one that has the video card with it, because some of those have the Ryzen 7 chips, but they don't have the video card portion of the chip. It's like just the Ryzen 7. So make sure I would expect the price of that laptop to be about $600, maybe $700 with the Ryzen 7 and the Vega 9 or Vega 10 or whatever. Yeah, the GPU is what matters. I just want to make sure I don't think I went far enough south. Shoot. Nope, it's trying to put me back on the freeway. Hang on. We got to look at the map here. What did I do? Oh, no, I got to go all the way back? Oh, no. I just make a little detour through Elko here. We're never going to make it on time. We're going to end up being late for the job. Points off. All right, well, we're going to have to go this way. What? Why would that make sense? What the frick? Oh, this GPS. Good Lord. 1. There we go. Okay. 900. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, this might take up all of our stream time because this is going to. Now we just added like 2 more hours to the trip. Yeah, I would think so. That sounds about right, Deloa. No, that's cheating. Come on. You know I don't cheat. Besides, the whole point's to drive the truck around, so it's all right. It's all right if we have to take a little side detour and see some other parts of the country. You said it's what I would do. Yeah, but you also like the PV Industries map, so. Hey, this looks familiar. Hello, Elko. Great. Man, just making sure my gears are all set up right. All right, here we go. Just drive through the detour. Crash the gate. Well, I heard there was like a 10-car pileup due to a rain squall, and might be a couple fatalities up there. So, sorry, I'm cutting around them. I got it. Oh, I'm gonna stall out. Come on. Yeah, you knuckleheads. See this? I gotta keep this thing rolling, man. I don't have enough horsepower. Was that rude of me to do that? Probably was, wasn't it? What just happened? How did I get into 3? Oops. Well, I've wrecked my trailer and my transmission. So much for driving realistic, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, shoot, Patchwork. Yeah, that reminds me. I need to do my taxes. That's all right, though. We're having fun, right? I'm having fun. So we're heading back the way we came. And talking on the radio, we found the quickest route there. $10-4 good, buddy. So 75 is about the top speed for this truck. It could go a little faster, but when we really hammering the motor. Have a good night, Patchwork. Now you'll notice in this one the CB radio does not rock the cable doesn't rock back and forth, but I don't think, yeah, it doesn't rock at all. It's a little static. That's kind of a bummer because in real life it would be swinging back and forth. Kind of takes away from the excitement. Uh-oh. No, you don't. No, you don't. It can be. It's about average, though. It's because it's getting late at night, Taylor. People are laying in bed watching. But we're having fun, so that's all right. That's all right. That's all that matters. Oh, yeah. Wow, I thought this exit was going to be close. It looks so close on the map. We're going to be really late. We're going to be really, really late for this job. But what can you do? It's not my fault. Yet somehow they'll dock my pay for it. I'm only making like $40,000 on this gig. It's not like a great job. Stinky. I mean, oh, heck, it looks like we're going back into... No, this is still part of Nevada. We were like right on the border, too. I guess in a good way, though. I'm kind of excited because I haven't been this way before, so... Yeah, so on my trip home, it was pretty cool. I got to... so, like, as you guys know, I'm back in America. And on my trip home... I got to ride in the Zuma train, they're like 100-mile-an-hour trains that travel up and down, the UK. And it was really like a very, very comfortable. I almost felt, it wasn't first class, but I almost felt like I was in first class just because it was so good. The seats were super comfortable, and the train was super smooth running. And they only stop at like 1 or 2 stations all the way from Manchester from Darlington to London. So it's oh my gosh, I'm gonna stall. Come on. And so it's just a beautiful ride, and it was really neat to see all of England as I went through it, and it was really cool. It was a neat ride. Yep, I stalled. There we go. And so anyway, it was cool to see the different countryside, different parts of England, and cruising through. But it made me think, I think that train is available on Train Sim World on a route. They have the Azuma liner. I got to look though and see which if it's the Great Western. And then it was neat when I got into London. Then I took a tube, which is basically the same thing as a subway. I mean, it's basically, Americans call them subways. In England, they call it the tube. And we rode the tube, and I took it to Victoria Station, and I got on a Southern Express train that took me to the Gatwick Airport. But it was neat with the Southern Express. We went right through like downtown London, and we crossed the River Thames or Thames or whatever, and then we went on to the airport from there. But that was a really cool train because it was cruising through the city, and it was really busy, and it was neat. I had a lot of fun. All right, so we are now on the road south, heading towards supposedly our detour. I'm seeing a lot of these paper trucks tonight. They're all out there in force. Must be a great demand for paper right now. So it's cool to have the double trailers again. I was glad to be able. This is a newer set of doubles that they've come out with. I want to say in the last maybe like 4 or 5 months, and I haven't tried it yet. So it was fun to kind of get a chance to run with a set of doubles like that. I think we can also get double log trailers now. I'm going to look into that though. I did find a cool truck that might make a good logging scenario. So maybe the next truck that we buy will be that, as we expand our business, and we'll add a logging trailer to it. And we are in the heart of the desert here in Nevada. But I like setting up these little scenarios. This truck is pretty cool for this. Now, the one thing I don't like about this particular mod truck is that it doesn't have a lot of choices. Like the paint jobs, they're the colors that they are. You can't change the colors, and I see that with a lot of mod trucks. They give you some cool, hey, cafe. They give you some cool colors, but they don't allow you to change colors. Like the paint scheme is a fixed paint scheme. You don't get to actually go in and adjust it. So that made me a little bit sad with this truck, but it was close enough to colors that I like. I oftentimes paint my trucks white, orange, and blue. So it was a good paint job for the things that I like. So yeah, we will definitely be doing Truckers MP again, Jer. Definitely. Both for Euro and American Truck Simulator. Yep. Oh, traffic. Stop. We're stopping. No, I didn't want to do that. How did I manage that again? Well, it's done now. All right. Step on it. I'll tell you what, we haven't been able to use the we really haven't been able to use much of the cruise control on this trip. We've been a lot of stopping and starting. This is a Freightliner FLB. There you go from the front. I think I'm running about 550 horsepower, 13-speed transmission. And just a cool all-around truck. It is part of the Steam Workshop. You can get it there. I found this one in the desert. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Got it. We're on that little rise. And oh, that's okay. No problem, Alan. Yep. And the dashboard, once again, is available in a couple different colors. You can set it to match the truck color, which is what I did. It's also available in silver. And you can also get it in... thank you for the follow, by the way. You can also get it in... wood color, wood grain color. Well, it just says Freightliner cab over, but this is the actually called the Freightliner FLB, Franklin Limo Bravo. Alan, thank you for the follow too, by the way. So it's a cool cab over model and a little bit more modern than some of the other ones that we've been driving. We tried the International 9800, which was a great truck. And then we also ran for a little bit. We ran the K100E from Kenworth, and that was a really nice truck, much more vintage than this. Yep, and it is in the workshop. And there's a bunch of cool trucks in the workshop. We'll be running through those over the next couple months as we play this game. I've got some international, like a little bit older models. I found a Freightliner Cascadia, which was really nice. Cool Mack lumber truck that we're going to use. So we just have some different options here over the next couple months as we grow our company, quote unquote. Do. Thank you for the follow, Adam. Appreciate it. A little Jake break. Guy in the front of me is like on the brakes all the time. 137 what, Jeremy, for this game? Beta 137. What are we talking about here, Jer? Oh, is that the Idaho release? Is that what we're talking about, the Idaho beta? I don't really play the betas. I hate having my stuff reset, and it happens all the time. Yeah, still the beta. Yeah, no, we'll do 137 when it comes out. And I will be doing also a look at the, obviously, Idaho when it comes out. We'll definitely be reviewing Idaho. But, yeah, I don't usually mess around with the betas. I just don't. It's, whatever. There's no point in reviewing it because it's not done yet. I'm one of those terrible. I'm also one of those people that will not put on my channel that Farming Sim 2021 has been canceled, because it hasn't. It's just been postponed. They might call it something different. Yeah, it's just going to be a new patch. That's all. It might not even include the Idaho in it. Could be an in-between patch there. Did you make a new profile, Jer? So like your tester profile for the betas? Nope, I still need to go down. There we go. Wow. It's been a while. If it had Idaho in it, yeah. It's coming soon, I think. Once again, I'm not sure exactly when Idaho is going to be here, but I know it's not going to be too much longer. I think by the end of this month, right? Yes, we do play multiplayer. Sometimes on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Wednesday night I'll be doing some kind of multiplayer. Tomorrow night I'll probably do spin tires. They'll be open for 4 other people or 3 other people. I think we do 4 altogether. But I'll be doing spin tires tomorrow night. Mud Runner really. And then Friday night we do multiplayer farm sim. Still working out how to do that. Oh, the people that run with me, Alan, are just people from my channel. So, I mean, for Friday night, when we do the farm sim, it's open to our viewers. Same thing. Sometimes we'll do the Hunter multiplayer. If you have Call of the Wild, you don't have to have any of the DLCs. You just need the main game. And you can use the DLCs off of my copies, which is kind of cool how they did that. But, yeah, you can, we do that multiplayer. We're going to stop and get gas here because I'm running kind of low. This detour is going to make us so late. So yeah, all my viewers are the ones that run with us. So, and ATS people just same thing. The viewers just run. Like my viewers like to run along with us, so we do it. That's why I do it. We also do ETS too. So we do multiplayer of that. And once again, it's going to mostly be Wednesday nights that I do that kind of multiplayer. And then Friday nights is Farm Sim. So we do Monday night we do Farm Sim, Tuesday night trucking, Wednesday night this kind of random wild card multiplayer, and then Thursday's My Summer Car, Friday night's Farm Sim multiplayer. But I do single player multiplayer or single player Farm Sim on Mondays. I can't see. It's a really small window. No, I don't want to back up. Come on, let's. Okay, there we go. It's a great game. It really is. I like the multiplayer. I wish, once again, that they had traffic in multiplayer, but... Well, fuel, yes. Gas, no. Diesel, right. I always say I'm going to get gas, but I really mean diesel. In my heart, I know that's the truth. Just not in my brain. It would be really hard to sync up like all the people that play along with traffic on the server, and it would end up that one person would see a car and somebody else wouldn't, and then end up causing accidents and stuff. They are working on it. I know that that's something that they said they will work on, is having AI traffic in with everybody else, but it does kind of, I don't know. It makes it a very lonely drive unless you have a bunch of people with you. So, and even then, there's like every 10 minutes you'll pass another convoy of friends driving. But other than that, the roads are just empty. So, wow. Yeah, I know, Keyhook. And I always say it. It's been years. People have reminded me for years that it's diesel. I even said it in, Farm Sim. I'll say, I'm going to get some gas. They're like, it's diesel. I'm like, nah, I know. I like to say gas. It sounds like a fart. Oh, I'm so funny. Not. And my wife is shaking her head no on the phone. Right, it's diesel. Or diesel, however you want to pronounce it. Does anyone pronounce it diesel? No, nope. My wife is swearing at me now. She has the phone muted, though, thankfully, so it's not picking up. Hi, honey. Right, exactly. It's hard to do traffic and multiplayer at the same time. What? Shut up while I'm ahead? Thanks, honey. It's always good to know that I have the support of my wife. That's right. It does the same thing. Or does it? Yeah, fuel. That's the way to get around it, isn't it, Danny? Oh, we have set a record in this truck. We're going 85 miles an hour. That's sweet. Except for we probably should slow down because this is how accidents happen. All right. And we're going to put the cruise control on. There we go. Oh, this guy in the Mustang is like cramping my style here. All right, cruise control off. It's a pretty good representation of a Ford Mustang, isn't it, guys? All right, so Alan, I have, and it is on YouTube. Unfortunately, Feared is not here to give you the links. I actually made a video showing my setup. I have a G29 steering wheel that I use for obviously for the steering and most of the main controls. On the left, I have a small G13 break-off pad. It's kind of like how Razer used to make those like little side keypads. It's a little side keypad that Logitech used to make. Sadly, they don't make them anymore, and if you want to look for them on eBay, they're ungodly expensive. Like, they were $50 when they were new. Now they're like $400. But anyway, it's called a G13. To the right, I have a shifter from Thrustmaster. It is a TH8A shifter with 8. It's an 8-pattern shifter. So you have 8 slots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in reverse. However, this game does not use it like that. It uses it like an Eaton Fuller. So it uses slots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the gears. And I have on top of that, and I forget the name of the brand, but it is what they call an SKRS, or shift knob range splitter. It plugs in USB, but it's got 2 switches on it, just like a real semi-truck shifter. So I am actually running a 13-speed pattern right now because this truck has 13 speeds. But you can also set it up to run 18 speeds or 10 speeds. Thank you, babe. So there's a tutorial that I have that shows how I drive the truck and shift the gears, and so it is a full, cool setup. It's taken me a couple years to put it together because obviously it's not cheap, so I didn't buy it all at once. I bought it over several years of doing it. And I just cut that cop off. Oops. Sun is going down. We're going to put the headlights on. I will stop for the night, even though it's going to make us really late for this job. Yep, Almar. Yep, thank you. I don't think it's that brand, though, Snoop. It's a different one. It's because there was one that was actually called SKRS brand, and they ended up really screwing people over. And so this one I got from Amazon, and it's like ACBD or something like that. It's not the same one. Yeah, it's different. It's a you'll know because it's available now. So oh, that stinks, Alan. That's weird. Must have been some kind of issue. The T80 is a PC one, right? That's like designed for a PC. Yeah, I always go with the Logitech stuff. Though Thrustmaster makes really good PC stuff too, though. And like I said, I have the Thrustmaster shifter, and it's amazing. The TH8A. It is a really good one. So I'm really, really happy with it. And it's, it's all metal construction, so it's tough. All right, so now we're in Eli, which is also on the border. Wow, it's the first time I've been through Eli? Really? So it's one of those that's really designed for. I mean, honestly, the G29 is also PS4, but it actually does work with PC. Bioche. All right, so we're gonna find a parking spot for the night in here. Yeah, Moni and I had a steering wheel. I forget who made it. And it was supposed to be PC ready, and it really was not. You can only use like 3 of the buttons on it. It was terrible. Oh, train just went by. Hi, train. In real life, that's in my backyard. Toot toot. The firmware was too old? Yeah, the G29 works fine with PC. The G29 and the G920 are probably the most modern steering wheels that are out there so far. I mean, they'll come out with new ones soon, but these have kind of been their staple product for the last, 5 or 6 years. They haven't changed it at all because it just works. So when a new console comes out, they'll probably release a new steering wheel. I hope they come out with some new farming sim set. I'm a little bit leery. I know they changed up the button colors on the farm sim controller, which means maybe that they're manufacturing it somewhere else and it's better quality, but I'm scared to take the risk, and they're so expensive. If I did it, I definitely would get the extended warranty because you never know when those are going to break. So, yeah, whoa, good parking spot. The G29 has more buttons than the G920 by like 2 or 3. It's not a ton more, but yeah, it was poor everything. I had so many problems with that. We're just going to stop right here. I know it's bad manners, but ooh, the TMX Pro. There you go. Good stuff. All right, we're resting. Yeah, I know. We're late. We're going to lose some serious money. Let's see how much time we have left on the job. 0 minutes remains. Shoot. It was due at 5:13 Tuesday at 5:30. So we are actually a day past when it was due. We're going to get dinged so hard on this one, but what are you going to do? I couldn't help it. That's not my fault that they rerouted us. Stinks that the game does. The game puts in these huge detours but doesn't compensate for it on the time scale. In real life, you could call a customer and say, hey, look, Route 80's closed. I'm going to have to go through southern Nevada or wait till they reopen it. And they'd be like, yeah, no problem, man. Let's make sure the GPS is doing some weird stuff, so I need to double check and make sure that we are still on the correct route to Provo. So we're going to pull around the corner here, and we're going to stop for a second. Can I get around that pole? Yep, I made it. Okay, we're good. Check the map. Let's see here. Yep, we're still going the right way. I don't think I've ever been on this road before. In fact, I'm pretty positive I haven't been here before, so this will be a fun drive. I'm excited to see this route. All right, here we go. So uncharted territory for Arthur. I've been all over this map, but I've never been on this road before since they added Utah in. I only use the trucks. Those are the only mods that I use in this game. Now with ETS2, I use Pro mods occasionally when it's updated. Seems to always be behind now, but I do use Pro mods. But in this version of the game, I will use Pro mods when it comes out because it's adding a lot of Canada. But as for the trucks, the only mods I use right now are some of these. Like this truck is a mod. It is not included with the game. They don't have any cab overs in the base game. So how did you guys like the ride in the Freightliner tonight? I've been having a lot of fun. This is a cool truck. I still think the International, because it's so ugly, is my favorite of the cab overs so far. But it's been a fun ride. And once again, as we expand the company, we'll be buying some other trucks too and trying them out. Mod trucks, that is. Desert finds. We're going to be turning right, so I need to get over. Yeah, ATS is a great. ATS, have you tried ETS2? Most people that like ATS end up really liking ETS also because ETS2 has a lot more map. Oh, wow. I dumped it. I stalled the truck. More traffic equals more fun. Sure, especially when they are the AI-driven traffic that are only slightly more stupid than humans. More coyotes? Yeah. Oh, God, that looked like it was going to hit that pole. Oh, these trailers are killing me. Thank you for the follow, by the way. All right, so I'm going to leave this up to you guys. Would you guys want to see more ATS tonight? Or when I'm done with this ride, would you like me to move over to ETS2? Which would you guys prefer? I can stay here and we can do another trip, or we can head over to ETS2. We could even drive a different truck if you want. We'll be coming back from Eugene, though. But if you guys want me to pick up, I can drive the International 9800 because we haven't done that in a while. It's all up to you. ETS2 JWA says that's the first vote is in. Wow, this is pretty here. Absolutely, Cafe. Definitely. Yeah, I'll be doing multiplayer again on this one probably next week, so. Man, favorite trucks on ATS. I like them all. I mean, I like the that's a second for ETS too. I prefer the more vintage trucks, so like the W900. Was it the 379? Ooh, we're flying. Speed limit is 55 here. There we go. Wow, a third vote for ETS too. Okay. Thought you guys would all be like, no, ATS, ATS. That's cool. Of the mod trucks, yeah, I've just mostly just messed around with these flat fronts, the cab overs. This one's definitely up there on the favorites list. I love the Kenworth K100E, but unfortunately, it's got some graphical issues with the windows. Not tonight. I'm not doing 2 Point Hospital tonight, but I will do it soon. Sudhar's map on FS19. No, I'm not doing FS19 tonight. I'll do one trip on the other one. So, ATS2. Wait a minute. So I've got 1 vote for ATS and 3 votes for ETS2 so far. I'll leave the voting open for another couple minutes. Like to see that again? Okay, we'll go over to ETS2. It might take me a minute to set up some of the settings because I haven't driven on this computer yet, but 100 votes for ATS. I think that's 1. It's 3-1 right now. We have 32 viewers. There's plenty of room for more votes. All right, so it's ETS2. So we have 4-2 now. Unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I think it's 4-2. So ETS2 it is. Hey, what's up, Reverb? And my wife says no. Yeah, it is pretty different. I mean, yes and no, Alan. It's different because of its region. So, you know, obviously you're in Europe. The roads are more narrow. The trucks are very different than the American trucks. And it's just very different scenery. But it's, you know, the gameplay is similar. Obviously, it's made by the same company. The interface is the same. The graphics in ATS are a hair better. Though I will say this last, the Black Sea DLC, and is like the most beautiful thing, and it looks just like this. That is not a question I can answer, Alan, because I really love them both. That's a really hard. If I was to only be able to have one, I'd say ETS2 because it's been out longer and has more content. But then again, I don't know. ATS2 is great, or ATS is great too. That's a really hard question to answer because I like them both. Wow, look at this beautiful mountain range coming up here. It looks like the freeway is going right up the top of it. So I don't know. That's a hard question. I like ATS better because the graphics are better, and I like the American trucks and the American roads, but I like ETS too because it has more content and more trucks. There's like 40 trucks in there, so. Oh my gosh. Snoop. No. Moni, do not let that pass. She's thinking about it already. Oh, Lordy. Oh, we got to stop up here. Oh, great. On this massive incline, we're going to have to float. Dang it. I'm going to stop right here and slowly work my way up. Honey. She did it. I knew it. I knew she was going to do that. Yes, I am a simulator lover. my gosh. Not that kind of... Is that, you mean like the shower with your dad simulator? That came out too. That looks like another great one. A winner of if I ever saw one. Oh, Lord. They have all kinds of games on Steam. Yeah. There's some severely inappropriate games on Steam. Yeah, they have a game called Shower with Your Dad. Yeah. Reavers from Australia. That's awesome, dude. Oh my gosh, Snoop, that's horrible. The Jesus Simulator. Wow, that is like not sacrilegious or anything. Good grief. Oh, I've seen that game. Yeah, it's a weird one. Yeah. This has all been repaved. Look at this. And that happens frequently in the mountains because they have cave-ins. Oh, what? Yeah, I just did that. The Jesus Simulator. My goodness. Oh, guys. Cop busted someone on the side of the road. Do 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 do. Oh. Well, this is exciting, but wow, this is a pretty cool road. But it stinks how busy the traffic is. Is that a runaway ramp? No, it's just dirt. No, 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 no. Snoop, no. Oh, man. I guess it really would set my YouTube channel apart so they wouldn't think that I was kid-friendly. Which my channel hasn't been... I mean, it's not kid-friendly, but it's also not, like, super kid-friendly all the time. I don't know. So if you like the content, guys, don't forget to throw me your Twitch Prime subscription. It's free to you, and it gives me $5 a month. And that's a nice way for you to support my channel if you like what you see. And so be sure to give me some subs there. We've gotten several of them tonight. So thank you, guys. Oh, heck yeah, Alan. Actually, I started as a YouTuber. I Twitch on the side. So this is my second job. Third, actually. Yeah, that's true. Dying in my summer car is not kid-friendly. That's a good point. Yep, so if you scroll down, Alan, below the video, you'll see links to my YouTube channel. And I've got tons of truck sim and train sim and farm sim videos on there. My summer car, all kinds of games. I play tons and tons of different games on there. And there's literally like 2 million hours of content on my channel. I make long videos, so there's a lot out there to watch. Most of it's good. Some of it's really boring. Some of it's super exciting. I even have RC airplane stuff on there. I used to do a lot of... I still actually fly quite a bit, but there's some videos on there of me driving my RC trucks and playing with my RC airplanes, and so there's all kinds of content on the YouTube channel. It's cool stuff. No, 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 no. That's somebody else that comes on the channel occasionally. if I put stuff up that is, let's see, what do you do when you put up? Like, if I upload something that is like, let's say I'm playing Grand Theft Auto, or that's a horrible chair. If I'm playing, whoa, I wasn't watching. If I play Grand Theft Auto, or if I play Red Dead or something like that, that has swearing and violence. Actually, Red Dead's not too bad, but or like I played Kingdom Come, which has a lot of inappropriate stuff in it. I will put a TVMA warning on the video and say, like, look out, you know, it's not obviously kid appropriate. So I do that if it's something that's really bad or there's swearing in it, you know, but I'm pretty careful about it. Sometimes I let something slip that goes through, but in general, the overall content is clean. What's up, Waro-san? We're seriously lagged here. I need to. There we go. I only played GTA the story. I don't really do the online stuff. I'm not into like racing through balloons and stuff like that. It's not my thing. So no, never did GTA Online. And even just for myself, I like doing multiplayer farm sim and stuff like that, but I'm not really like a multiplayer player. I don't like going out into games where it's like you're competing with people and stuff. It's not my thing. So I don't do like Grand Theft Auto Online, that kind of stuff. Like I'm playing Star Citizen's probably the most like online game that I play. So it's a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, if you like simulators, here's the thing. If you don't like simulator games, then this game will not appeal to you. But if you always wanted to drive a truck and you like semi-trucks and you like, you know, simulating, it's a lot of fun. So if you're into flight sim, you know, or farm sim, this game has a lot of appeal to those kind of people. But, you know, it's like crawlers. Like I have RC crawlers. They're slow, but they'll climb up anything. And they look really scale. So, you know, there's the guys that run around with monster trucks that go like 400 miles an hour with 2 batteries and they will jump 300 feet in the air. They're not going to understand a crawler, like, or the appeal to a crawler. But for somebody that plays with RC crawlers, they're going to get it 100%. Like, man, it's just so relaxing, and it's about the challenge of like climbing up a rock face without dumping the truck over. You know, same thing with this. Like, it's a challenge. It's you grow your company, you buy a bunch of trucks, you get to drive a semi truck. It's not just running around and shooting things. And I think it gives you a different perspective on gaming. So I think that's why people like it. I love it. To me, it's very relaxing, and just it's fun. I've got a nice steering wheel set up and gear shifter and. That's so you've seen the farm sim stuff, yeah. But so it's, you know, this one does a nice job of crossing the United States. You get to see a lot of beautiful scenery and maybe go places you don't get to go in real life. And I will say I've been to a lot of these places on the game, California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, and this game does a good job of capturing the feel of those places and some of the scenery. So, it really is a great game, and it's a lot of fun, and, you know, you do have to be careful. But it's not a racing game. You're not trying to, you know, smash into stuff and that kind of thing. It's a very different kind of play than most people are used to. But for those of us that play simulators, there's a lot of appeal to this kind of game. We're going to start slowing down here. I think we're getting finally close to Provo. Holden, yeah, this is going to be the 15 right here. So we're finally nearing our destination after a really long detour because of an accident. Took us an extra day to get to our location. After this, we'll run a short run in the ETS2 so you guys can see that, and then we'll be calling it a night because it is 11 o'clock here. I'd like to have a little downtime, visit my son Ryan. He's home from work now, so I visit my wifey Pooh a little bit before she goes to bed because she needs to go to bed too. And I need to go to bed because I get up about 8 o'clock, so 8:30. Thankfully, I feel like my jet lag is finally starting to go away. It took about a week to get unlagged. I mean, I was starting to get, like, I was getting tired at like 7 o'clock at night. I was ready to go to bed because it's, you know, almost midnight in England at that time. So Cher says hi, honey. She's playing Minecraft and chatting with a friend. Yep, so now we're on the 15 North. We should be, here's Scipio. I don't know how you pronounce that. So next time you see me, I should have my track clipped back, and I will not be driving with the mouse looking around anymore. I'll actually be able to look around the cab using the using my track IR. So and then I have the right mirror will no longer be on the screen. It'll be off, and we'll actually look at the mirror while we're driving. I absolutely do fly RC still. I've got about 30 airplanes. Some of them big, some of them small. My smallest one I think is a 16-inch wingspan. The largest one I have is a 4.5 foot wingspan. Barely fits in my car. I can just barely get it into my car to take it flying. That's a float plane. It takes off and lands on water. But I have all kinds of warbirds and stunt planes and scale. I like the scale planes, so I go for like I don't really go for like racers and stuff like that. Now, I had never got into EDFs. I'd like to, but yeah, it really is an addiction. Absolutely. So thank you for the follow, guys, by the way. Yeah, not the helicopters so much. You know, it's interesting. When I first got into RC, there were a whole bunch of scale helicopters that you could buy. And then all of a sudden, they just disappeared. Like, they stopped making them. And now all you can get are these, like, space-age looking rocket helicopters. They don't really make scale helicopters anymore. It's really hard to find. You have to build them yourself. You can't just go out and buy a scale helicopter. So the last really cool one that they made was, it was about 2.5 feet long, and it was a remake of an Apache helicopter. Not an Apache, I'm sorry, the Huey. So Horizon Hobby, also known as, their helicopter line is known as Blade. They had a really nice Huey, the UH-1 or whatever, and it was a really nice looking scale model, but they only made it for a couple of years and then it was gone, and now all they have are stunt helicopters. So unfortunately, it's hard to find actual military scale helicopters. You have to make them yourself. But the airplanes, warbirds are the day. Like, there's always warbirds out. You have all kinds of like P-51s and Corsairs and Messerschmitts, and you know, all of that stuff's out there. The other thing that's kind of, which is weird, the other thing that's kind of disappeared are the World War I fighters. They had, you know, for a while there were a whole bunch of World War I fighters that you could buy. You know, the biplanes and sesquiplanes and triplanes, and those were, you could get them, you know, from Hobby King. You could get them from Horizon Hobby, and those are all gone now. They don't. The last 2 or 3 years haven't really seen any RC biplanes coming out. So, aside from stunt ones. So, this truck does not come with the GPS. You have to buy it in cab, so it goes on your window. But they give you a nice big one. This is actually bigger than a lot of the in-dash ones, so I like it. Yeah, so anyway, the RC plane has come a long way. All kinds of stabilization things in the airplane now, like in the airplanes now, they're fairly cheap and really well made. They're surprising how well they fly for the sizes that they are. And my favorite size is the smaller park flyers. They anywhere up to like a 20-inch wingspan, which is really small. But they handle, like, you know, the bigger airplanes now because of the computers that they put in them. So they get like 7 or 8 minute flight times on very small batteries, and they're very portable. You just put them in a box and throw them in the trunk of your car, and you can fit like 2 or 3 of them in there and go flying all afternoon. And it's, you know, they've come a long way. I'm going to Walbert, I think. Walberta. So, yep, I got into it about 10 years ago, and I've got too many airplanes. I've got a Corsair with, I fly all electric. I don't do gas because I fly at local parks and stuff like that. I'm not part of a club. The nearest club's like 20, 25 minutes away, and when I have time to fly, I have like half an hour or so to go flying. So I'll be between jobs. Like I'll take them with me sometimes when I go on a job, and then I've got another job like an hour later. So I just go to a local park. Come on, I'm turning right. I can turn right on red. I go to a local park and I find a nice open spot, and I'll fly the airplanes, and I just take the little ones out of my trunk and take them flying. So I much prefer the park flyers, and so there's no need for gas, no need for insurance. Because the insurance is big bucks for those gas airplanes. So I do like the gas airplanes too. They do fly different. So Brendan, how's it going? Hen Dog, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. You guys came just in time for me to take a break. I'm going to take about a 5-minute break or 3-minute break here. Don't go anywhere. I just need to get a glass of water, and I'm going to switch over to Euro Truck Simulator for the next segment. We're going to do a medium to short length trip. And then I do have to go to bed because it is after 11 o'clock at night. So anyway, but welcome aboard, guys. Be sure to give me a follow. It's free, and you guys can watch and know when I'm streaming. I pretty much, for at least the next couple of months, I'm going to be streaming every weeknight. And I'll be back, Brendan. Don't get sad. I'll be right back. All right, so we're going to park right here. And we're going to shut the lights off and go ahead and finish the job up. Sorry we're late. Late. How much are they going to ding me? Oh, $13,000. Come on. I was only half a day late. Oh, I mean, they were closed. It's not like they were perishable or something, but what are you going to do? All right. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. For those of you on YouTube, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. For those of you that were on Twitch, thank you for coming along for the ride tonight. Stay tuned for those of you on Twitch because we are going to continue on to ETS2. So, but those of you on YouTube, see you next time. Bye.